Hello and welcome back to another episode of Sims 3 Generations, where we finally got to go on that camping trip that Ryan's been trying to go on for ages now. Oh. But things are getting a bit awkward between the three of them, and it seems like that hint that Denny was giving last episode seems to be going through. Yeah, these two want to go on their own romantic date without the third wheel joining them. So I guess this is Ryan's cue to stop being their background music and head off somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure where he's meant to go. I'd have him set up the tents kind of far away from the rest of them, but the tents are going here. It seems like Denny and Fawn have both come to their own agreement. They want to go watch a movie, so I guess that solves it. Ryan's going to stay here, set up the camp. These two are going to leave the campgrounds and watch a movie, even though they all agreed when they came out here that they were separating themselves from technology and supposed to be enjoying the great outdoors. But I suppose their love and mushiness and datiness are getting in the way. Let's go watch Swollen Hearts. I'm sure that's some sort of romance movie for them. I am quite sad that they seem to be taking up their own interests. Does that make sense? I'm sad that they're abandoning Ryan and kind of going off on their own coupley things instead from doing what they all came out here to do and just like chill and be friends together. Tell me you're grabbing a cold one. You're eating the brains. Don't eat the brains, please. Please, I'd prefer you didn't, actually. Grabbing... Does it actually have the cold ones in here? I don't think you can drink one of them, which is fine. Grab yourself some ice cream and eat in sadness, because all your two friends, I was going to say all your friends, but there's only two of them, your two friends have ditched you. I've always seen this tub and thought it was like orange flavoured ice cream, but I've never actually quite... No, it is orange flavoured ice cream. Look at that. That is an orange. They are oranges. Orange flavoured ice cream. Definitely not what I thought would, be the default ice cream in this game. Looks okay, I guess. But he's just gonna pull out a whole carton of ice cream and just eat it by himself because his crush, whichever one it is, I don't know actually, and his friend have gone off on their own and left him alone. But if you remember from their birthday when all three of them used the love inspector with each other, it was actually Denny and Ryan that got max points, max score with each other. They scored the highest, whereas Denny and Fawn only got, I think, a 7, and then Ryan and Fawn got a 4, maybe a 5. Either way, I don't think Ryan and Fawn were ever going to be. But it's interesting that the guys got the highest points together. At the time, they both laughed it off as like, oh yeah, this just proves how good of friends we are, but maybe I was wrong about whose crush, who Ryan had the crush on. Maybe it wasn't Fawn. Maybe Ryan had a crush on Denny. We don't know. Anyway, while we ponder that more drama in this already dramaful kind of trio we've got here, we need to set up these tents. So how about you stop doing your homework and head on over here so we can place them. Oh, okay, wait. I forgot, you placed them yourself. That's fine. You can head up over here and pretend that you placed them yourself instead from doing your homework. Please, Ryan. Move your butt over here, thank you. And also then just kind of get out of the way for me, thank you. You're tired, I know, but we need the tents placed first. Can we get that? Sure, that works. You are desperate to do your homework. No, we're going to sleep. I am a bit worried that curfew's going to make things a bit iffy, but we don't have any parents to go home to, so as long as the police don't catch us, we'll be fine. you guys gonna come back? Yeah, come back here, and you guys are gonna share a tent. Ryan's gonna sleep on his own. Maybe we should do the boys and girls tent thing. I don't know. I don't know if these two are going to be okay sharing a tent. I mean, they probably will be, but you know, I've set them in these tents now. We may as well do it this way. So we'll wait for these guys to get home. Hopefully, not get caught by the police. I say home. This isn't their home lot, which is why they're out kept past curfew. But as long as they're here, I'm sure it'll be fine. Get in there. Okay, I'm glad you're wearing nice and comfy clothes. I'd be worried if he wasn't wearing like a shirt or something, considering it's... Never mind, it's not cold. I see the leaves everywhere and I think it's fall time, but it's actually summer. So I think they'd all be quite warm anyway. So Ryan's woken up about 4 a.m. in the morning to roast some marshmallows because, well, he's struggling to sleep and I don't blame him. He's put aside a few logs here, made a smaller fire so this one doesn't, you know, wake up the entire campsite. Which, I mean, is only those two, but still. We gotta be considerate here. But yes, he's made himself his own little campfire here. He's roasting some marshmallows because he's got some thinking to do. This camping situation has made him realise that things have been going on inside his own mind that he didn't even realise. For one, on their 15th birthday, when they all turned into teens, he scored interestingly on the Love Inspector. Now, I personally always thought that him and Fawn were going to get together. Since they were children, I was like, you know what? That'll be really adorable. Let's get some ginger in the family. But no, I think the game's gone and taken its own sort of path here, and Ryan's really just started discovering things about himself. Mainly that the score he got on the Love Inspector with Denny was like the highest score possible. He scored 10 out of 10. What the heck? Oh, I got scared by the guitar. He scored 10 out of 10. Whereas with Fawn, he only scored 4 out of 10. So, you know, that's saying something. But then Denny and Fawn scored 7 out of 10. So, yeah, he's kind of stuck. Having to wait for either these guys to maybe split up one day, which he won't ever encourage because he's nice like that. Are you gonna wake them up? That's really rude. It's rude. That's so rude. Okay, well, I guess these two are waking up now because he's playing the guitar as loud as he possibly can. But yes, is Ryan into guys? Is the question we now have. And I think the answer might be yes, because of his Love Inspector scores, because of his jealousy that I thought was directed towards Fawn, but it might actually be directed towards Denny, who's just gone and climbed into our tent. Dude, true fairy tales. You know what? The fairy tale right here is you two being destined for love and cannot have. I don't know, can you? We'll see. They're only like 16-year-olds right now. So we've got some time. I don't know why you're not making any noise with this guitar. It's quite off-putting. Anyway, well, I guess that's all your quiet time and thinking done because you decided to wake them both up by playing the guitar. Can we put this out? Yes. Okay, I couldn't find the interaction then. Right, so what are we doing for breakfast? I don't know. Is there anything we can do for breakfast? We can probably clean up our ice cream that we left out overnight. But maybe we can throw something together? What do you... No. I knew she'd left. You know, you're not supposed to be going yet. You have until school starts in 3 hours. Oh, your homework is bad. I assume they'd all probably do their homework, right? I mean, Ryan's trying to get his grades up to make his parents happier with him. So how about we all have some breakfast? We all do our homework and hopefully things will smoothen out with everybody. Interesting how everybody's decided to sit again. This time they went and got meals. Or came over here. Fawn sat with Ryan, but she is definitely off with Denny this time. I don't know what to do about this. I mean, I do. I'm going to let them date, and story progression can deal with their romance. I'm not going to mess with it at all. But I feel so conflicted for Ryan. Like, like I said, I really thought him and Vaughn were going to end up together, but with the Love Inspector's results and the fact that these two are dating, it's definitely thrown a few spanners in the works. But I guess it means that maybe Ryan needs to look somewhere other than his friendship circle for love. Not even sure if he's interested in love right now. He's never shown any, like, interest in dating at all, so I don't know, maybe he doesn't even want nothing to do with that anyway. But the buzz is about to be here, so we should probably run back home and get on that. That was an eventful camping trip, I suppose, but let's head back to our normal household, back to the rest of the Aries family, drop these guys off in their households, and see how school goes. Alright, so we're back with the rest of the Aries family. Well, actually, we're back with only Griffin and Eros right now, because everybody else is, of course, at school. Sure, you can go get a part-time job, I suppose. But I've got one small thing I need to point out to you guys. While I was switching back to this household, Ryan got a very important wish here. Ooh. You better bring that. Okay. I was gonna say, you better not have destroyed that, Eros. Yeah. He's got the wish to kiss Fawn for the first time. I told him to talk to friends, and he immediately got this wish. This throws yet another spanner in the works that we have. There are 2 spanners there now. I was thinking he might be gay. But clearly this is throwing me through a loop yet again. I mean, he can still be very much into guys, but clearly he's also into girls too. And, yeah, I've saved it. I've saved the wish, because we're probably going to do the wish. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how I'm going to work this into the story. I'm not sure how this is going to happen at all, because I don't think Ryan is a homewrecker. Like, I've never even thought of him as being any kind of a nasty person. He's very family orientated. He might be a bit clumsy, so maybe that might get in the way a bit. But he's a nice person, and I don't think he's going to ruin his friendship with his 2 closest friends. Interestingly, he's quite close with Eros too. But his 2 closest friends, just so he can kiss one of them? Like, it might just be a thought in the back of his mind for quite a while, but I don't think he's going to pursue it while these 2 are still dating. Also, she works at the boarding kennels. And you're a receptionist. Oh, cool. They both have jobs. Yeah, we should definitely go and get a part-time job. Maybe this working for a day kind of opportunity will inspire him to get a job. I'm not really sure what he's going to do. I always thought, because he's always making potions appear, that he'd be a bit of a scientist, but then he really liked using the guitar, playing the guitar while we were camping. So there's 2 possible avenues we can go down that. Maybe guitar can just be a hobby, whereas science is like his main focus. We will find out. We've got quite a while before any of that needs to be worried about right now. Oh, Benny's got fleas. Okay. Brushing is not going to help in that case. Okay, you stay away from the dog while you get a shower. And I think Faith actually got the want to give him a bath, but I don't know if we own a bathtub. We have quite the house, but I always put showers in my baths because I always put showers in my bathrooms because they are better. They're quicker and they waste less time. That's the same thing. Anyway, let's buy a bath. I could buy the one that looks like a swimming pool that I have, so it looks like we're cleaning him in like a kiddie pool. That'd be kind of fun. Why am I in comfort? It's fine. I'm a professional sim player. I know all of the things. Can I? Yeah, we can buy him in a kiddie pool. Makes sense for it to be outside, which is the only place where we really have space to put it. So there we go, and maybe we can put Eros in it. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if we can. Is there any interactions with toddlers in baths? I don't think so. That's a Sims 4 thing. But we can give Benny a flea bath. Oh, we've got to wait until she's home though, and she's not doing good at work. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can give him a flea bath when she gets home. For now, we just kind of keep away from him because we don't need fleas. Fleas are not needed. Where is Eros? Where did Eros go? He's still down here. He's... Oh, I love the animations for being occults. Pretty much every occult has like their own unique toddler play animations. I say everyone. I think only the ones that came with Supernatural. So like genies and mermaids, I don't think have any special interactions as far as I can remember. It's been a while since I've had many occult babies. But look at little Eros. He's playing very normally, and then sometimes he just kind of accidentally makes things disappear. But it's fine, because he can bring them back. There we go. I love seeing the different personalities that Hope and Grace are developing separate from each other, because even though they're twins, they are two very different people. Hope here, even though she is exhausted, is still going to drop off these permission slips after school because she's a very helpful and nice, I suppose, helpful and nice little girl, and she is working to get her grades up. She is doing her homework. She's all kinds of good. Whereas Grace, although she has done her homework, it was copied from her sister. She's not as good grade, and yeah, she just got detention. Sleeping, slacking, and flapping your lips are all inappropriate actions in the classroom. Grace has proven to be the master of delinquency, and her extraordinary efforts have earned her after-school detention. Although they have both met a friend, so I guess that's great. Sheldon Fitzgerald. I think we've met, known of Sheldon before. This is the new person they met, and we don't get on with our cousin slash half sibling that much. We do get on with Desmond though. These guys aren't officially related, but they're Ryan's half brothers, so yeah. Anyway, that's interesting to me how these two are becoming very different people, and I never really knew that was going to happen. When did you become a swim? I'm so bad at keeping track of these guys. Well, they both love to swim. That's adorable. We should go to the beach one day. Anyway, I like the fact that they're developing their own little personalities here. Grace Aries would like to go over to Lucius. No, because the school has just called us and said that you've got detention, so you will not be going over to your friend's house. But Desmond is coming home with Hope. Okay, that's fine. Yet again, we are kind of related to those guys, so that's alright with me. Our family can come over if they really want. Let's put this baby in the bed and... Okay, come on, get up the stairs. Oh, okay, Benny's in the way. That just... Benny, really? Benny, dude. Benny, move. I'm trying to put the child to bed. I can hear the buzz. Oh, is the... What? Why can't I hear it honking from all the way over here? I don't know. Let's just put this toddler to bed and let's see how Ryan did with his grades, because I'm still hoping he gets them up a bit. And like, hopefully everybody can have a nice long sleep, because they are all exhausted. You're gonna give him a bath? Yes. You're gonna put him in the bed? Yes. You are working for a day. Oh, you poor soul. I'm very sorry that this is happening. Don't bother coming home if you're going to go drop off the permission slips. You're in detention. Right, yes. You can clean chalkboard erasers, you can stare at the clock, or you can lick stamps for school newsletters. Clean the chalkboard erasers. That seems like the most fun. You can pretend it's snowing when you scrape all the chalk out, right? Okay, it seems like everybody's starting to come home. Griffin has actually started making tea, so I'm interested to what he's autonomously, oh my god, that's that word again, what he's chosen to do all on his own. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Faith is attempting to bath Benny, but it doesn't seem to be going very normally. They just kind of fusing themselves together here, and it doesn't seem to quite work. Maybe it's the bath, but I really hope it's not, because it's cute and I want to see him being bathed in a pool. Oh, he's making hot dogs. Cool. That will be very good. We can have like a bit of an outside day, since it, it is summer and 13 degrees. We should probably spend some time outside. Oh, is it gonna clip? That's a little upsetting, but I'm sure we can still get a good picture out of it. I'm gonna have Grace here clean up the table. Since she got detention, I feel like she should be doing chores, whereas Hope is apparently going to go straight to bed, which is fair enough. She is exhausted. How is Ryan doing? I want to check on his grades, see if he's done any better. He did try and do some homework while he was camping. I don't know if that's going to have contributed towards his grade being any better, but probably not, because he's been pretty terrible. Let's get a picture of Faith practically in the practically in the kiddie pool, bathing Benny, and also Griffin in the background there, making us some hot dogs for tea. And okay, here it is. What kind of grade does Ryan have? Oh my god. It's not the worst it could be, but those two red angry faces does not mean anything good. Where are you going? Eat dinner. No, you're gonna come home. You're supposed to be working for a day. Did you bail on your class? You've got a sleeping bag in your inventory, so you're going to go to sleep. Okay, well, just come home. Clearly things are not going great for you. You're hungry, you are exhausted. Just come home. At least Benny's happy. He's got no fleas anymore. We can talk to him and give him a hug, because he's huggable now. And yeah, there we go. And, oh my gosh, okay. Ryan can come home. These guys can all have some hot dogs because it's a nice summer's day and we can all be hungry and exhausted. I look after my Sims, okay? I look after them very well. As if there weren't enough spanners already in the works, Denny has decided to throw one more in by asking Ryan to the prom. Now this is a spanner because Denny, for one, is dating Fawn, and Fawn has already asked Denny to the prom and he has said yes. But now Denny is asking Ryan to go. Do we say yes or no? Ryan is extremely conflicted in who he likes out of these two people. He wants to kiss Fawn, but he also scored 10 out of 10 on the Love Inspector, and since that 10 out of 10 scoring, he's been thinking he might have a crush on Denny. So if we look at it as just the Love Inspector stuff, we'd say yes, because, you know, he's got a crush on Denny. But if we look at the side of he wants to kiss Fawn, he would say no, because he wants to, you know, date Fawn. And then we look at it from the fact that those two are dating, Fawn and Denny, and he doesn't want to be getting in the way of all that. So you'd say no. So like 2 out of 3 of the possibilities here are no. So I think we're going to say no, but it's going to crush him because he really wants to go with Denny, but he's not going to break up whatever kind of situation they've got going on, because as far as he's aware, they're still dating. So I think we're going to have to say no. But that is just the third spanner in the works there. And he's going to be really apologetic about it and probably be like, dude, didn't Fawn ask you to go? I think you should just stick with going with her. Maybe he didn't mean it in the romantic way. I love how he's got his own weird drama going on here, and these two are kissing away because they're adorable. And I think they've had, yes, Ryan's had the want to woohoo with her for a while, so while these guys are busy eating their hot dogs, how about we come down to our marvelous collection here that we got our lifetime wish with, and jump in one of these coffins. Should we risky? I really don't want another baby, but I feel like this is a very impromptu woohoo, so they might, not be prepared. So how about we do a risky woohoo, and if it results in a baby, I will be very mad at myself. Let's go down and woohoo in one of these coffins, the creepier looking one. Isn't this the one that Griffin also, went into and that whole Halloween side story happened? I feel like this is the same one. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. I doubt it will. I don't think Eros currently needs our help anymore. We solved that whole situation. So let's end this episode off with a bit of coffin risky woohoo, shall we? Look at them, they're so cute. I love these two so much. I don't know if I love them more. Oh no, actually I do love them way more than Indiana and Jasmine, even though they were the start of this legacy. These two are also very cute. I love them so much. And she looks great as a policewoman. I love it. So, how about you guys avert your attentions here and maybe just go up to bed because you're all still very tired. And maybe somebody should look after Eros because he's not doing too great either. Alright, let's just feed that one. Send these ones to bed, and we can end this off, like I said, with a bit of coffin romance. Although they're both probably going to pass out before they get down there. Last time these two woohooed in this coffin, Griffin got teleported off to a whole nother time. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. But with this, the episode is going to end here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!